Anti-piracy screens, also known as copyright protection screens, are measures taken by copyright holders or distributors to prevent unauthorized copying, sharing, or distribution of their digital media, such as movies, TV shows, or video games. Since early 2020, the internet has witnessed a strange anomaly of anti-piracy screens. It's difficult to determine where this trend started, or even which ones are real. Take this one for example. Look at all the details and the quality of this. It's incredibly convincing, very frightening too. Honestly, if I was playing a video game right now, I would stop right then and there, go to my local GameStop, pick up this game for $69.99, no questions asked, so I could be scared forever. So yeah, as you can probably tell by now, this trend started off as a hoax on the internet. My name is Toby Pasta, and today I'm joined by TopicWott, who has a channel where he discusses long-forgotten children's TV shows and movies, which you should definitely check out. Today, we'll be discussing how this trend became so big, but also how you can get in on the fun.
Also at the end, we'll take everything we've learned and create our own anti-piracy screen. We'll also have you guys vote on who you think did it best.
Alright, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Don't get too scared. It all started with a familiar face. Mario! Yes, Mario started this whole thing. It's October 2020. Everyone's glued to their phones during the long quarantines, and out of nowhere, people are sharing footage from a nostalgic video game that we all grew up with. But something was off with the footage, and users quickly got freaked out as their childhood hero had been tainted. The user, Joey Perleone, uploaded an anti-piracy screen from Mario Party DS, where if you obtained an illegal copy and started playing it, you'll be welcomed with a disturbing screen with the Mario crew in prison, with eerie music and a message saying, "Piracy is a no party." Sorry, I had to do it in Mario's voice. Mamma mia! It's a serious crime to pirate video games. Please power off the system and report this stolen software immediately. For more information, please visit Nintendo.com. The scariest part about all of this is that when you look closely at the image, they're not in jail. They're looking at you in jail. Very eerie, not to mention, the music adds a lot to the atmosphere too.
The Mario Party screen brought on the trend of anti-piracy screens. Fans now had the idea to create their own spooky version and shock and terrorize the internet. Growing up, I remember seeing a lot of creepypastas surrounding the Sonic test screen, which may or may not be real. The creepy graphics paired with the absolutely terrifying music made for a terrifying yet memorable experience for me. Fast forward to a few years ago and I would begin seeing tons of fake piracy screens on TikTok and YouTube. In the endless pool of fan creations, we got some about Mario Kart Wii, where you're introduced to a floating Peach skull, Nintendogs, where your dog freaking dies, and even Super Mario Kart, where while racing, the game glitches and Mario is sent to hell, and he's met with familiar faces who got demonically possessed. I'm starting to think these aren't very official. Now, the big question people asked about the Mario Party DS screen was if it was even real. And of course, it's a resounding no. I mean, come on. There's absolutely no way Nintendo would put something like that in their games. Right? Right?
Now, As we stated, a lot of these piracy screens are hoaxes, but there are still a plethora of games out there that actually do have some spooky piracy screens, including Baldi's Basics, Michael Jackson The Experience, and Mr. Gimmick, which I personally think is the creepiest one on here. The trend of anti-piracy screens kinda took a halt and found its way into analog horror, as now people are following that trend to make people believe that there are supposed real cursed episodes of SpongeBob, Garfield, and others with their crazy glitchy edits. Although, these are usually even less believable than most of the popular fake piracy screens. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, what happened to Squidward? The best part about these screens is how creative a lot of people were with what they came up with, and the messages and images shown. The eerie music, mixed with a terrifying message, followed by a disturbing image, can inspire simpletons like me and TopicWott to challenge ourselves to try to make our own convincing anti-piracy screen. Let's get into the process. We're gonna pick a game that we would find to be the most convincing. I'm going with McDonald's Treasure Island, as it would be terrifying to be startled by Ronald McDonald himself, while TopicWott will go with the Sesame Street gang. Now, should it be something scary? Should it be something funny? Should it be both? Now the question is, what should the image be when the user is caught playing on stolen material? Should it be something scary? How many pixels must we see in the image? Should it be outlandish? Should it be simple? Or should it just have plain text? What should the background look like? Simple? Dark? Glitchy? Glitchy. I'm going for something simple. Something that looks very convincing. When the piracy screen pops up, I'm gonna do something very simple there. But then, once the jump scare pops up, it's gonna be something that will definitely get TopicWott alright.
Mine is going to be pretty basic. I think these anti-piracy screens kind of follow a less is more idea. I want mine to actually be believable. Also, I'm thinking of slipping in some character dialogue before, just to spice it up.
And finally, the ultimate question. How will we get this out on the internet? I'm gonna put it on a burner channel called Ronald's Hidden Secrets.
And I'm going to put mine on a channel called Ernie's Earn. Get it? Because he has Earn in his name. I'm just gonna leave the spooky stuff to Toby.
Alright, let's get to creating, and let's get spooked. We're in Discord. We're about to show off our very awesome anti-piracy screens. I have the awesome man, TopicWott here. Go subscribe, go subscribe.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too confident about mine. I feel like I could have done way better.
I feel the same way about mine too. Once you see mine, it's so with my anti-piracy screen, I'm a huge fan of McDonald's. Okay. Mm-hmm. So there's this Sega Genesis game called McDonald's Treasure Island Adventure.
Okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's a really cool Sega Genesis game, and I find that a lot of the catchphrases from back in the day with McDonald's commercials were a little creepy if you took it in a different way. So I played on that, and that's what I did with my anti-piracy screen.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do you want me to start with mine, or do you want to start with yours?
Let's do yours first. Yeah. I love that intro.
It's amazing.
Oh, I love that. My God. Okay, well now I feel like I did not do anything close to that for mine. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure yours is still awesome.
Yeah. Well, okay, so basically for mine, I was going for kind of I guess like more realistic vibe, you know, like something that could actually happen. I just didn't even think to go like the really freaky route, although I feel like I probably should have, but I've seen that.
I noticed from yours, it looks like that it was like recorded off of CRT.
Mm-hmm. So
That is
actually,
fantastic.
yeah, for my next video, it's gonna involve a CRT TV. So I wanted to just go ahead and test it out and use that for this. So yeah, I was going for a very realistic kind of, not necessarily like found footage feel, but like, you know, some random kid could have just recorded this.
All right, whenever you're ready. Ernie's urn.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful day on Sesame Street.
Hi, Elmo. I think something's not quite right with the disc of this game.
Elmo thinks there's something wrong with this DVD.
That is awesome. That looks legit. Oh, the red screen of death with PlayStation. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I had to do a little bit of research into it because I was a Xbox kid growing up. So I had to figure out what a PS1 death screen would look like. And that was me doing Ernie's voice. It was probably really obvious, but...
And actually, I thought it was Ernie's voice, so you did pretty good impression.
Oh, okay, well that works. It's probably just because I know I recorded it, so...
Yeah, that happens a lot when you do impressions. Like if I try to do an impression of like Toad or Scooby-Doo, I know it's me saying it, but to some people they say, "Oh yeah, that's the character."
Yeah.
That was really well made.
Yeah, thank you. I'm interested to see what the comments are gonna say about it.
I think they're gonna dig yours a lot. You want to know how I got that photo of Ronald?
Yeah, how'd you do it?
I used the Bing AI tool.
Okay, yep, I knew it. I could tell.
And then I like downscaled it to like making it actual pixel perfect. So technically it was all created with AI.
Yeah, well actually, so that's interesting. Mine, I actually got the 3D model from that game and put it in Blender. And then I basically had like the overhead light on him. That was like probably the thing I was most proud of how it turned out, because that seemed like it was like actually from the game. I could not figure out the font though. Like that was really difficult. So I just went with like a default font I use for everything. So
that's how it was for me as well. When I wrote the error screen, I wanted to use like the same font I used in the game, but I couldn't find one. So I just used regular 8-bit text.
Yeah. I mean, it looks great. I love it.
Thank you.
What I want to see is I want to see that on like an actual like gaming console. You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Right behind me over there, I have a CRT as well. Maybe I should do a recording like you did as well. That's a good idea.
But yeah, I mean, it was great. I don't know.
Oh man, it was awesome.
All right. I mean, both of those were great. So you guys are going to have to let us know in the comments who you think did better. I don't think it was me. I think it was Toby.
I think it was TopicWott. I think so.
Yeah, let us know.
Let's get it. So, that was a lot of fun. Anti-piracy screens will always haunt us, even in unexpected ways. We encourage you to try and make up your own concept and to scare your peers, or make them laugh. Thanks so much to TopicWott for joining. I'm Toby, and I'm out. See you in the next video. Bye! If you like this type of video, I greatly recommend you to go check out my list and analysis type videos. That will be in the playlist somewhere on the screen. Whew. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers.